country is in a state of meltdown. I'm sure in 2 or 3 weeks' time, the government will have it all under control. But for right now, we've got no water, nothing in the shops. It's been a week already. But we're going to sit here and wait it out. Why would I want to leave my house where I feel safe?
This is a public service announcement. The water supply will soon be reconnected and food convoys will soon be on their way. Stay in your homes and be off the streets by nightfall.
Things got very dangerous very fast. We're going to have to go. I've got my grab bag. Have you got yours?
If you don't mind, I'd just like to take a minute out to thank you for clicking on my video. Please hit the like button, or more importantly the subscribe button, because that helps develop my channel, lets me do the things I want to do. You get notification of any future videos and it's free. Okay, earlier on I mentioned that I've got my bag, have you got yours? So here we go. This is my bag. Notice it's not a camouflage bag, it's just a grain bag. You don't want to be wearing, you know, we're in the city, we're in the town, what are you wearing camouflage kit for? You want to blend in with everybody else, okay? This thing could be going on for a week, maybe you decide to leave along with everyone else. Don't think that you just walk out after a week. There will be gangs will have formed and they'll be like stopping people because they're hungry as well. They want to rob what you've got. So if you look like you know what you're doing, wearing camouflage kit and camouflage bags, you're likely to get stopped. Whereas if you just blend in with, you know, I've got a rubbish little bag, I'm going to wear normal clothing, I'll look like everybody else. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to empty this bag and let's see what's in it. So I'm hoping the sound's working off my mic. So first off with the outside bag, I can't remember what order I've done it all in, so we'll just see how it goes. First thing to come out is a bag with socks, spare pants, a couple of headovers. You always need stuff like that, whatever you do. Okay, so I've got a cooker, some matches, a bit of fuel, okay, and a lighter. So if you did feel you needed to cook something or get a flame going, that's what you've got. Nothing else in that side there. Moving on. Okay, food. You're going to need food. This is the sort of army kind of stuff. It's boil in the bag, or you can eat it cold. Okay, straight out the thing. You can heat it if you want to, but you know you might have no chance of getting a flame. You just need to eat it. So, got a bag full of bits of sugar and creamers and tea, because you might need to make a brew. You could be sat on the side of the road for hours waiting for someone to come and pick you up. Make a brew. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so you might need water. I'll put that to one side, come back to water in a minute. Okay, and water purification tablets. Come back to those in a minute. Okay, so talking about cooking, you don't need an actual cooker. So I've got a cooker there, but you decide you might not use that cooker. You could just get 3 pieces of tent pegs or old bits of metal. I've got some, form like a sort of a tripod, and you can rest stuff on top of it with stuff burning in the bottom. Okay. Okay. Toilet paper, essential. We'll come back to that in a minute. String. Don't get rubbish string. Make it good. Good string. This could really help you out. I don't know when, don't know how, but I'm sure your imagination, you could work that one out. An umbrella. Okay, this is a small umbrella. Okay, 2 uses for one of these. You might think, why have I got one of these? Okay, yes, it helps keep the rain off. Great. But if you turn it upside down and put a small hole in it, when it rains, it collects all that water and it drains through the small hole. And if you put a bit of string in there and put your water bottle underneath it, you can catch a lot of water. And here's a good thing, because it's falling out of the sky and it's onto your clean umbrella, it's going to be good to drink. You don't have to do anything, and it's probably the purest water you're going to get. Small bag. You might be walking around and you see stuff that you can forage. You think, I'm having that, right? But you can't be putting it into your bag all the time. So you might need another bag. Maybe it's filthy, right? You're gonna have to clean it off somewhere. Whatever it is you found. So another little bag so you can put stuff in. Now you might have to work at night time. So a head torch, which is not much use without some batteries. Okay. So, toothbrush and all the toothbrush stuff. I'm not going to get it all out, but toothbrush, toothpaste, everything. The psychological help you get from cleaning your teeth in the morning, okay, after a hard day, just unimaginable. It is such a good thing. It's almost as good as having a fire. Now, I mentioned a pot. Okay, this is my metal mug. Metal mug. You could rest this yourself. You know, you could have 3 prongs of, say, nails or something like that underneath it, and whatever's going to burn underneath it. So a pot doubles up as a mug. Now, of course, we need water. So 1 litre of water, absolute minimum. Okay, more if you can get it. However, the good thing is, because this is a 58 pattern with a 58 pattern mug, to save a lot of space, that just sits on the top like that. Okay, so some razors, some tissues, come back to those. Okay, now obviously you need a spoon. Okay, no good having food if you can't eat it. Spoon. Some soap. Now, medication. You're going to get headaches, of course, so paracetamols, brufen, all that sort of stuff. And if you need any particular kind of medication, get some spare. I don't know where you're going to get it from, but get some spare, get it in your bag, because you might be out for a few days and it could be just getting to the end of your prescription time. So get some spare, get it in your bag. Bit of toothpaste. Now, here's some tape. This could be any old tape, right? Really, really useful. You might get an injury, but you don't need plasters and all of that sort of stuff and bandages, okay? If you get some of your tissue paper or your toilet paper and you unroll it a few times so you get inside it, that's pretty much a nice clean piece of tissue. You put that bit of tissue on your wound and hold it in place with some tape, okay? Simple. You don't need rafts of plasters and bandages. Now, in your bag, you have a plastic bag, okay? Keep everything nice and dry. Now, one more thing. Let me just check. One more thing. Okay. Essential. Penknife, okay? Doesn't have to be a weapon. We do not have to a weapon, okay? It's just an essential tool to help you out. A small knife. If you want a weapon, go and cut yourself a 6-foot pole somewhere, like Gandalf or something, and pretend you got a leg. You got a bad leg, walk around like Gandalf with your pole. There's your weapon, that's 6-foot pole. But it's not part of this kit, okay? This is just keeping you going for 48 hours, okay? Now this, I'm not going to put it all back in the bag, that'll take me ages. But that bag lives near my front door. So as you know, when somebody comes banging on my door and says you've got to get out, there's a gas leak, or the other circumstances like you just seen on the video earlier on, I can come past my front door, pick up my bag, go, and I know that I'm out there for 48 hours and I'm all right. You could also consider adding money. You could put credit cards in there, okay? If you've got addresses of friends who you need to go and see, it doesn't matter what you put in there, as long as you're going to carry it, okay? That's the thing. So the whole purpose of this video is to give you something to think about, okay? Right, now, thank you very much for watching. I'm just going to post